Hey everyone, it's Aishwarya here, and I am super excited to be sharing a little piece of my life with you all today. Now, I am not someone who usually spill all the details, but there is this one incident from my past life that I've been willing to talk to you about. So, folks, pull up a chair and let's dive into a story that I want to share with you all today. This is Aishwarya's Corner, and I hope you enjoy the journey with me. Let's get started. So let me take you back to the time when I was just an ordinary student who was dealing with the usual fears and challenges of the school life. You know the kind of stuff we all go through? It's about a time in my life when I had to face one of my biggest fears, and that was speaking in front of a crowd. Now, to be very honest, I'm not the kind of person who craves for spotlight. But life has a funny way of throwing you into situations you never thought you would be in. So it all began when I was a high school student. And I've never been the social kind of person. I've always preferred being part of the background over the limelight. So one fine day, our school decided to have a speech giving competition where kids had to present their speeches in front of the entire faculty and staff. And I felt cold sweats just thinking about being a part of stage. I felt anxious when the event was announced. The thought of being in spotlight caused my palms to start sweating and my heart to begin racing. My worst fear was public speaking, and it was quite intimidating to think of speaking in front of such a large crowd. However, by accident, my name appeared on the list of the speakers, and my nervousness started increasing as the day got closer. I couldn't sleep at night worrying about what I would say, how would I say it, and above all, how would I get over the fear that was about to paralyze me? And the big day finally came. I could feel my stomach crawl with nervousness, and as students and professors took their seats and the auditorium was filled with the exciting buzz of conversation. I was a bundle of nerves, gripping the note cards, my hands were shaking, my legs felt like jello as my turn to take the stage drew near. I inhaled deeply, attempting to calm myself, but it felt like an unsuccessful attempt to manage the worry that was rushing all over my body. I hesitantly walked to the stage as my name was announced. I was temporarily dazzled by the spotlight, and I could hear my own footsteps. I felt so nervous. But then I just began to talk. At first, speaking in a trembling voice, and I was letting the words flow from my mouth just like that. With every second, it was seeming to be going on forever. But as I went on, an amazing event occurred. The panic that I had taken hold of me began to fade. And I noticed that I was losing myself in my own words and became unaware of the intimidating group of people that was sitting in front of me. The note card statements seemed to come to life, shielding me from the criticism and the attention that I had been afraid of at all. The more I said, the more I understood that the stage was just a place for me to express my feelings and my ideas. Not just an opponent, I could sense the audience's enthusiasm as the speech went on and on. I gained confidence to speak more clearly and loudly because of the supportive smiles and the nods that came from the crowd. The crowd's threatening look changed to a crowd of supporters who were roaring me on. I was making a connection with them, not just by talking to them, but connecting with them. Upon finishing my speech, I had transformed into this new person, a total new person. I felt like I had accomplished so much, and the terror that had followed me for a long while had given a way to a renewed sense of confidence. In the time that subsequently followed, the amazing event took places. I learned that the terror I had experienced on stage was just an example for all the difficulties that our life present, not just public speaking. I learned from the experience that the best way to conquer our feelings is to face them head on. I started to view life differently after the day. I began accepting tasks that in the past I would have never accepted, I would have avoided. I accepted opportunities that challenged me, whether it was taking part in class debates or offering assistance for group assignments or even attempting out for School plays. My life took a significant shift after the event on the stage. It served as an encouragement that self actualization and progress frequently await those who can overcome the fear. The stage which I had formerly detested has now become to represent the empowerment, a place where faced my fears and came out as a more powerful, a more strong, bold person. The absurdity of it all still amazes me when I look back. The thing that frightened me the most ended up being the driving force behind my own development. Unexpected lessons are often imparted by life, and perhaps all it requires are the few moments on the stage to anchor our life. We've all had tough times where we have felt anxiety, insecurity, but it's important to keep in mind that addressing our anxieties, rising to difficulties, and realizing our own potential are what led to growth. You are capable of overcoming anything that comes your way if I can overcome my phobia of public speaking. So, guys, take care and don't let your fear hold you back. Life is a stage and you have the power to steal the show. Thank you.